Hi, my name is Ashley Galena, and this is my Integrating Technology Weebly website. First, we're going to go to my Digital Identity Research Project. And under this, first I have my taggle, and on my taggle, I just have various websites that I use on a daily basis or for school. And basically, you just type them all into the website, and it generates it into a certain picture that you pick. Under this, I have my research project, which is I have all these headers like creativity and innovation, and under it I have apps and websites that I can use in the classroom for those headings. So for creativity and innovation, I have IdeaMen app, StoryBuddy app, the Blabberize website, and Yville. Next, I have communication and collaboration. I have Join Me, Google Drive, Edmodo, and Padlet. Under that, I have research and information fluency. And under this header, I have EBSCO host, PubGet, EasyBib, and TeacherTube. Next, I have critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making apps and websites that will help in the classroom. So I have the National Virtual Library, Questionnaut, BrainJump Pro, and the Thinkometer app. And lastly, I have the digital citizenship apps and websites. So if I use these in the classroom, it'll help the students, obviously, with their digital citizenship. So first I have Digizen, OnGuard Online, Common Sense Education, and Digital Citizens app. So if we scroll up, go to More, go to Standards. So under Standards, I have two buttons. One is for the ISTE standards. So if you just press on that, it links you right to the website. It's just an efficient way to get to the websites that we'll be using the most as a teacher. And the next is the Common Core standards that we'll obviously be using on a daily basis. So if you go to More, go to Projects, that's the next thing we'll be seeing. So under Projects, first I have my symbol, and in my symbol it's all of the apps and websites that I either use on a daily basis or that I could use and integrate into the classroom. Basically, if you just press on any one of them, it'll link you right to the website or the app. Next, I took a test on what type of learner I am. So I came out as a bodily kinesthetic learner, so I learn best through hands-on activities and through touch. Under this, I have my classroom layout, so I was able to generate what I would want my classroom to look like when I'm a teacher. So I would do pods to incorporate collaboration in the classroom and make sure that students are learning from one another. And then on this side of the classroom, I would do the bookshelves for like Writer's Workshop, reading in general, a little library. The front would be the smartboard, and this side would be the computers. Next, I have my Powtoon, which is about cyberbullying and why not to cyberbully and how people cyberbully and how to react to it. It's just an interactive way to learn about it. And then next I have my Voki wheel, so it's just a button and it links to a video of me speaking, a cartoon of me speaking about what it, how to treat technology in the classroom, and what to do with technology and what not to do, just rules about technology. Next I have my Blabberize, which is about how I feel a 21st century educator, the characteristics of a 21st century educator should be, and what we should embody as one. And lastly on this page I have my S'more, which is a page about assistive technologies that I can use within the classroom for those who have special needs or maybe just work at a slower pace. They're mostly just apps to use on iPads and things like that. It includes prices and all of that about the app information. So if we scroll up, go to More, go to Integrating Technology Lessons. Under this, I have my Play Post-it, which is just a video with starts and stops, and it has, on the stops, it has questions about comprehension, analyzing and retelling the stories to match the standard that I chose. It's basically just an online interactive read aloud. Next I have my Powtoon, which is a fun way to teach a lesson in the class. So you'd basically just show this video and it would be in a lesson, and it's about sight words and it's for first grade, and students would be I'd be reading them a story, and the students would pick the sight words that we talked about before, and then we talk about why sight words are important and how they help reading fluently, which is really important in first grade. And then next I just have my emails about my lessons, my lesson plans for the Play Post-it and the Powtoon. So I just talked about differentiation, my standards, my procedure, stuff like that on the slides. And then if we scroll back to the top, go to more, go to blog. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom from the first blog I made. So the first blog I made was about apps for learning, and under this I talked about the apps that I use as a college student to help enhance my education and to help me retrieve information and overall just help me work. I talked about Quizlet, Google, Microsoft Outlook, and how they help me as a student, basically, and maybe what apps I'd use in teaching. And then the next thing is personal experiences with technology. So I talked about how I interviewed somebody who spoke about how they learned how to use technology and what helped them when they were learning how to use computers. And this was one of my peers, so we had similar experiences in elementary school and growing up with technology. And they also spoke about how students today use technology and how when we were kids, because we're the same age, how we learned technology. And my last blog, my most recent blog, is analyzing text messaging and microblogging. And this blog was about comparing using text messaging and microblogging within the classroom and helping with communication. So in these, I spoke about how text messaging could be used in the classroom as a form of assessment, because I know when I was in middle school, we would text a certain number and the teacher would see results on his computer screen about which answer got the most student feedback, and if it was the wrong answer, he would know to reteach the lesson. And it can also be used to communicate with other students, communicate with the teacher. And I also spoke about how microblogging can be a forum to get in touch with the students, get in touch with even parents. And that's my Weebly website. Thank you for listening.